Hey, this is Dr. Woywood with Woywood Family Chiropractic. Happy Thursday, everybody. So, a few times in previous vlogs, I've touched on how, I've talked about exercise and I've touched on how weightlifting makes your DNA younger. And so I wanted to spend just a little time today to explore that because it's so exciting. The research is fairly new, just a few years old, and the evidence suggests that weightlifting actually makes your DNA younger. And I'll explain that in a minute. But it will increase, it will increase the youthfulness of your DNA by as much as 20 years after just weightlifting for 90 days. And that's really exciting news. Now, let me explain a little bit about genetics. And I've done a little artwork here. And so here's our artwork. This is, of course, the double helix structure of the DNA. And yes, my artwork will be on display at a gallery near you, coming soon. Now, oops, wrong side. So here we've got this lovely symmetrical double helix structure, okay? And taking some artistic license. And so down here at the end, we have, sorry, this camera is showing me backwards. All right, so down here at the end, we have what's called the telomere. And you notice I drew no lines across. So what the telomere is it is actually a buffer zone. And so every time the DNA, every time the chromosome replicates, this telomere right here gets shorter. And what it's doing is it is protecting the actual chromosome itself from damage, from replication damage. And so as it replicates, it'll lose anywhere from 5 to 200 base pairs, it's called, chunks of DNA. And so it's long, and so over time it starts getting shorter, and it's protecting that end of the chromosome so that during cell replication, DNA replication, there's no loss to the actual functioning part of the chromosome. All right, so that's all clear, right? Cool. So this is called the telomere, and so what I said is over time it gets shorter, and eventually it's gone, and then the chromosome itself starts getting damaged. And guess what that means? That means that all of a sudden you start aging. Big chunk of life where you don't appear to be getting much older, and then suddenly you hit a magical age where you just sort of fall apart. And that's because you've reached this part of the DNA. All right, so exercising, weightlifting, not just exercising, but weightlifting, the evidence suggests, and the research was done on weightlifting, so it may generalize to other exercise, but we know that weightlifting will actually cause the telomere to grow and make your DNA younger. That's exciting. That is cool. I can't think of anything cooler than how to make DNA younger, because that equals to increasing longevity. And longevity projections are ridiculous at this point, ridiculously high at this point. And to the point that I'll talk about that another day. So for now, I want to encourage you to get out there, lift some weights, and make your body healthier and stronger. So until next week, be healthy.